Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon.
My name is Achla Bharadwaj, and I'm an NLP Master Practitioner Trainer, and I'm the first lineage of Dr. John Grinder, who's the co-creator of NLP. And I've come from Delhi. I conduct NLP workshops in Delhi, and now I'll be starting in Mumbai as well. So I've got an opportunity, and thanks to Help for calling me here to give a talk to you people. So my topic for today's discussion is NLP language for healthy mind and healthy relations. Right. So do you know what NLP is? Barring you, I know that you're aware of NLP. So NLP stands for Neuro Linguistic Programming. Neuro is our mind, linguistic is the language, and programming is the language that we use to program our communication. Now, how does a language affect us? How isn't it a curiosity for you that how does language affect our mind and our relations, right? So NLP language is like the thoughts that you have. You have a particular thought, you start to feel in that particular manner, and then you behave in that particular manner. And in NLP there are basically different beliefs of excellence. NLP itself is a study of, it's a subject of excellence, and it takes your life from one level to the other. And there are different beliefs of excellence in NLP. The main one which I'm going to discuss a little bit about today is map is not the territory. Okay, so what comes to your mind when I say that map is not the territory? Anything?
It's just an outline.
It's an outline. It's a representation. It's a representation.
Broadly describe something.
Describe.
But it doesn't go into the particulars.
Exactly. So, in a simple term, map is not the territory would mean that the thoughts or the beliefs that you have are your thoughts and beliefs, but they are not reality. Okay, reality is different, and which you don't know. You know the reality which you have perceived or what you believe in. Now the problem happens when you start to have a particular thought, a particular belief, and you think that this is reality, whereas it is not. And that leads to a whole lot of chaos and confusion, right? So map is not the territory. Sorry. Sorry. So you must be wondering that, how does our thoughts affect the reality? I'll give you an example, and I'll share my the understanding with you through examples because it's easy to understand. So I had a client who'd come to me for a workshop, and she said that I never feel confident. I never feel confident. Now imagine if a person says, I never feel confident, how would her body language be like? Her shoulders would be broad or drooping? Drooping. How would her volume of the tone would be? Lower, high, low? Perfect. How would her pitch be? Soft? Very low. Perfect. Absolutely. Now the statement that she made, that I never feel when a person says I never feel confident, she's thinking like that. Okay, and in NLP this is a meta model generalization, okay, wherein you are using a universal quantifier that I never feel confident. Now when you say you're never feeling confident, you will have the biochemistry of the entire body, like you said. The moment she told me this, I never feel confident, I asked her, oh wow, so you've never felt confident in your 40 years? And that was the time when her pattern broke. So it was like a shock to her. And then we had a little discussion, and she says, you know what, Achla, now that you said, I remember that I used to feel very confident. I was confident when I ran the marathon. I was confident when I used to cook. I still cook, and I'm confident in that. I'm confident when I used to write a blog. What had happened was that of late, she had taken a new job, okay, and there were little challenges. She was not the subject matter expert, so she made some decisions which were, not the correct ones, and she was, like pulled up for that, and some things happened over a period of time, because of which her map had linguistically deleted the word confidence, which had happened earlier on. And she started living with this, that I never feel confident. As a result of which, it started producing the results which were showing in her body as well. So when we discussed, and when she realized that yes, I used to be confident when I used to write, when I used to cook, when I ran for the marathon, and after that her map started becoming a little richer. And when the map started becoming richer, she started to make some changes in herself, and this never word got removed. And she made changes in her maps, in her thoughts, in her actions, as a result of which the problems which were there, she started addressing those problems, and she became a much better and a much comfortable and more confident person. So she didn't realize that this statement, so when you and I are talking, it looks very simple, that I never feel confident. So maybe you and anybody around you also is using these kind of statements, which looks very normal. And this is the problem, that we are unconsciously using words which we don't know what kind of message it is giving to our mind. And the message which it's giving to our mind, we are becoming like that. So the moment we change or ask these kind of questions, the entire neural pathways changes, and then they start to get into a more deeper communication. So this is like a surface level. I never feel confident. I am never happy. I can never become rich. I will always be poor. These kind of statements we listen. These kind of, no worries. So these kind of statements we keep listening, and as a result of these statements, we become exactly the same thing. So there's another person, another girl. In fact, she was a teenager, I think 18 or 19 years old. So she had come and she said, so again, her statement was, my mother always shouts. Typical of teenagers. Yeah, so she says, my mother always shouts at me.
It was in two ways, blaming others and generalizing.
Blaming others and generalizing, excellent. So I said, oh wow, your mother always shouts at you. So again, a pattern interrupt. She would have told this statement to many other her friends and others. And what would friends normally say? Don't worry, yeah, my mother also does like this. Yeah. But when she came to me and she says that my mother always shouts at me, I was like, wow. So your mother shouts at you even when you are studying, even when you're in the loo, even when you're sleeping. And that was like, a pattern interrupt for her. So we don't realize, but we are working in certain patterns over a period of time. The moment a pattern is, shaken, there is a shake which happens in our thoughts also. So when I asked her that, does she shout at you when you're studying also? She says, no. I said, okay, now come on, now you tell me. And then she started to think. She took some time and she said that actually my mother shouts at me when I miss my tuition, when I don't sleep by 10, and when I'm not studying. Only these three issues or these three situations that my mother shouts, and she had this entire thing about her mother that she keeps shouting at her. Now if you perceive a person who's always shouting at you, how would you behave with him? How would you behave? You will be very angry.
Yes.
Yeah, you will not like that person. And how would your relation be with that person? It would be sour, right? The moment this shift happened in her mind, she realized that her mother is not bad. In 3 days, the mother and daughter started to have a deep bond between themselves. This is the kind of language that we use, which impact our mind. I'm sure that you also would be having some kind of these statements.
Yes.
I would invite if anybody of you would have any statements like this which you perceive.
I heard language, from my relatives, I always fail.
I always feel.
Fail. Fail.
I always fail.
Fail.
Oh wow. Okay. So I also
Some disappointment, that also they call it, or some setback.
they call it a failure.
as a fail.
Failure.
Failure.
And then everything would be a
Everything
failure.
would be according to their expectation will happen, because that set pattern they have fixed it.
Exactly. So when they have programmed themselves that I always fail, there is no way that you are ever going to pass or succeed. So like
Or this happens always. Why this happens?
Always with me.
With me.
yeah, this is a typical question everybody asks that why me? Oh God, why me? But we don't realize that when we are saying like this, we are in a way we are programming ourselves towards failure, further failures. So if you know that our mind is divided into two portions, okay, conscious and subconscious mind, right? Conscious mind is the goal setter. We make plans, we want to be rich, we want to be wealthy, we want to be healthy, we want everything in life, all good things. But when it's not happening, we are not getting what we are wanting, what is the reason for that?
The subconscious is
Our beliefs.
not
Our
accepting
beliefs.
it.
Yeah. Our subconscious is actually the goal getter. So you might struggle or you might work hard, you might do anything that you want, unless and until your beliefs, your values are ready for failure by your language, which says that what did he say? I always fail. I always fail. So you're giving a signal to your subconscious that please get ready for failure. Till the time the beliefs or the language here doesn't change, howsoever hard you might try, you will never ever become a successful person, because you are programming yourself for failure.
I was just adding to the sentence, it would be something like, things don't happen as planned. This is a very normal, thing with everybody's mind, because whenever they plan something and it doesn't happen, that's the time when they blame things or something like that.
So
Things usually never happen what I've planned or something like that.
exactly. So we are living in a dynamic world. Everything cannot be working according to you. So instead of blaming that things don't work according to me, which is again a generalized statement, what is that particular thing, or where in that particular issue it is not happening according to you? So your mind will never ever be able to look for the solution when you have just generalized. Things don't happen according to me. Which things? You've completely deleted which things are not happening according to your wishes. So
Sometimes
yeah,
it is not only the person's mind, it is the person's group.
Exactly.
ऐसा ही होता है.
yeah. So
Sometimes it means the parents who say, अरे ये तेरा आपसे कुछ नहीं होगा, तो ऐसा ही जिंदगी में चलेगा.
that's what happens, when we are growing up.
Our support system.
Our support system, our environment, the kind of beliefs which are put in our mind, we become a product of that. So till the time, and from 0 to 8 years, when whatever values and beliefs are told to us, they enter into our subconscious mind and they become a part of us. We become that, right? Till the time these negative beliefs don't get removed, you will never be able to move forward. And you're working in a company, you're doing a business or anything. there is only X percentage which is in your control. There are so many other things which are not in your control. Now, things which are not in your control, how can you blame yourself, your destiny, your life, you yourself, that you're a failure? The problem happens in our communication, that when we are generalizing that I will never succeed, without realizing that, okay, what is the reason? So there are strong questions which when one asks themselves, rather than just having a blanket statement, things don't happen according to me. But when you get down to the deep structure, go down to the grassroots level and identify that what is the problem, then only you will be able to have a solution to that problem, rather than just saying, I never feel confident, or things never go according to me. Yeah?
We usually have a habit of labeling things.
Yeah. So we label ourselves as well. I'm a failure. I'm a loser. And it does such a big harm to us. I mean, we have identified or we have labeled ourselves that I am no good now. So if you have already labeled, so full stop, nothing more can be done. Whereas if you identify what in me is a problem, what in me is a cause, or what characteristic in me is something which is leading to failure. I don't fail all the time. There was one girl in my session, she said, I am a darpok. I am a darpok. I said, you are Neha. I am just using a name. I said, you are Neha, you are not darpok. It took, I had to say 5 times to tell her that, hey, listen, you are your name, you are not darpok. So then I asked her that, are you darpok when you are sleeping also? She says, no. I said, when are you scared? She said, I get scared when I enter the lift, when I am going to the escalator, and when I am in a closed room. I said, fair enough. So there are 3 areas where you are scared, and any person can have his or her share of scares. So you can't label yourself that, I am a darpok. If you are labeling yourself, there is no further scope of improvement. You have identified, labeled and logged it. So when you have logged it, then what is the scope of change?
And the main problem comes when they think this is abnormal.
Yeah.
Be scared is
Yeah.
normal.
Yeah.
But when you think it is abnormal, then unconsciously you put yourself
Into that stress. Imagine that girl came for a therapy. That I am darpok. Whereas we all have our sets of fears. So she had a fear, something happened in her childhood because of which she had this fear, which is okay. So we removed through NLP techniques, we removed the fear, we removed that phobia of getting into the lift. I followed up with her, and now she's perfectly taking the lift, the escalator in malls. Otherwise she would go 4 floors up and then come 4 floors down. And it's just a 5-minute job. And the poor lady was suffering for 40 years with this. Because she had labeled herself, and when she had labeled, it took her great efforts, to come that, okay, it can be cured, and 5 minutes, 10 minutes was just the job, which it took to remove her fear. So communication, it is so important. The problem is that, we continue to speak in a particular manner like we have been speaking for over the years, and all of it happens unconsciously. We don't even know what we are saying. We think we are saying, but we don't know. And we are giving signals to our mind, and our mind is getting programmed for all the words, all the statements that we are making. Another form of, any questions on this? Okay, great. So I'll quickly talk about NLP meta model distortion. Okay, distortion is something which is, you're not telling the right thing, you are distorting it, or deviating from the fact. A main sub-modality in NLP meta model is mind reading. Okay, any idea what mind reading is?
In advance you decide what the other person says.
Exactly. So I am assuming that this is what you are thinking, okay, without validating from you, and I have perceived that okay, this is what you think, and I have made decisions basis that assumption, which may or may not be true, right? In what people come across, in my sessions, so essentially they come with bad relations. Okay, they say so when individuals come, they say that my son after marriage he's just changed. Okay, how do you know? Okay, how do you know? How can you say that? Okay, like changed like what? Okay. His wife's father and mother. Okay. Okay. So which you don't like. So okay. Okay. Can you give me an example where he has not balanced, or does he know that he is not? So okay. Okay, so she wakes up at 12 o'clock and you want her to wake up at 11. Okay, what difference would it make if she wakes up at 11 versus 12? Okay, what time do you wake up? 10 o'clock. Okay, what if, and who all do you have in your family? Okay. Okay, so you wake up at 10, your daughter-in-law wakes up at 12. Okay, but according to me, waking up at 10 also is not right. You should wake up at 5 o'clock. No, I'm talking about you. Yeah. You said 10 o'clock.
Bombay number 3 and Bombay number 9, all people are getting up 11 o'clock. Bombay number 3 is our gully.
Okay.
So they all wake up like a Raja. 11 o'clock.
So if she wakes up like a queen, then what's the problem?
12 o'clock is too late. How she will cook?
How do you quantify that what is late and what is early?
We are getting up at 10 o'clock. She's getting up at 12 o'clock.
She could,
She's still sleeping.
she could tell you, Baba, you also sleep till 12.
I don't want to sleep after.
So, I understand your point. And don't think that I'm arguing with you. Okay? What I'm trying to make you understand is, you wake up at 10. Okay? According to me, waking up at 10 is a sin. You should wake up at 5. Right? Or maximum 5:36.
No one is ready to wake up.
Yeah, so according to me, waking up at 5, you should wake up at 5. But according to you, you wake up at 10, right? But according to you, your daughter-in-law should wake up at 12, at 11, not 12. So when you don't listen to me, okay, how do you expect anybody else to listen to you? And who says that waking up at 12 is wrong, but waking up at 11 is right? Who has decided that?
Her mother said that she will get up at 11 o'clock.
No, whose mother? She will wake up at 11, and then also she.
Also she wake up at 11.
So okay, let's say if she wakes up at 11, what difference would it make to you?
Doesn't like it for the whole afternoon has gone.
No, so what would she need to do to when she wakes up at 11? What is it that she'll do, or why will you be happy?
Start maybe cooking also.
Doesn't she do?
No, nothing. Our Kamari do.
Okay, and how do you know that when she wakes up at 11 she will be able to do the cooking?
She come from the house, from the room to our hall, and start cooking.
No, so how are you so sure that she will start to cook if she gets up at 11? For all you know, she doesn't cook even if she wakes up at 11.
When his husband is there, she get up at 11. And they both start cooking in the kitchen.
So maybe she sleeps because she thinks that her husband is not here and she doesn't need to wake up early.
Why should she be not worried about it?
So then why do you bother?
I like to let it.
So no, you said that you don't like it when she doesn't.
According to you, I said I don't like it, but I'm not wanting.
So what is more important to you, her waking up at 11 or your relation with her?
They shouldn't stop. I'm not talking to her.
Because she doesn't wake up at 11.
She's not listening. No.
Okay, if I start to stay in your
Because of
house,
that, in the house, there's a problem. When the son starts supporting to her wife,
okay, I ask all of you that what do you understand out of this situation? Let's try to help you. What do you understand out of this situation?
Actually, there could be lot of reasons. One is the following a trend, like he said.
Right,
It's a trend within the area.
right,
That is one thing.
Okay.
Another is the trend in the family.
Right.
And then you have to see at what time she sleep in the night.
right.
Suppose she is coming.
at 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock.
Ah,
Okay.
So that is the
So
factor.
now in Bombay number 9 and Bombay number 3, not are sleeping at 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock. They sleep at
Does she have any other work to do apart from cooking? Okay, now you tell me that if you don't have any work to do, okay, and if you're fond of sleeping, would you rather sleep or wake up? If you are fond of sleeping and you don't have any other work to do, so when you say that if you are in that position where you don't have any other work to do, the maid is doing the kitchen, the cooking, right, and you don't have any other work to do and you're fond of sleeping, you will sleep.
she only looks to his child and another time she give up the child also to look after her.
Okay, so there are a lot of complaints, but what is the root cause of this complaint? Is it that she doesn't wake up early? Is that the reason? So so imagine if your daughter doesn't wake up early, you will start to dislike her.
We have told her that you should be
No. Answer my question, please. If your daughter, instead of your daughter-in-law, doesn't wake up at the time prescribed by you, you will start disliking her. Say yes or no. You will dislike her, even though she's your daughter.
Of course, and my daughter was also doing like this, but my sister told her that
No, did you stop liking her or no?
no.
So why is a difference in behavior with the daughter and daughter-in-law?
400 times already.
No. Please don't deviate from the subject.
My son said like this only, why are you disliking me? And I don't like this behavior, harsh.
Now you're coming to another one.
Harsh was
There are
hard,
different aspects.
So you have to identify that what is it. So maybe for all you know, there is nothing wrong in her sleeping, waking up. There is something which in you is bothering.
Agenda.
So one, you said when I asked you, and I'm asking you to I'm asking instead of your daughter-in-law, I'm putting your daughter, so that you have a clear, a little different understanding, right? And you start to introspect yourself that if I'm not behaving with my daughter like this, why should I behave with my daughter-in-law like that? Isn't it fair?
Very fair.
And then you expect that my daughter-in-law should listen to me, she should love me.
There are
Sleeping
different.
at 12 and 1 at night.
The problem is precisely this.
Plus, even
Then he says the Bombay number so and so everybody.
everybody does. So if she is
This is a small matter. The deep is
the deepest thinking,
something different.
and this. So, what's your name, sir? Harshit. Mr. Rashid. So one thing will lead to the other. You have now identified that whether she wakes up at 11 or 12, if your daughter is waking up at 12 or 1, you will not behave with her the way you are behaving with your daughter-in-law, right?
I should shout her that this is not the way you should get up at 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock because you have to be married.
But you would
And
not
go
be-
to others' place.
You would not be disliking. I'm sure you would be shouting, but you would not be disliking. You would not spoil the family harmony.
Hard answer, no?
Or maybe something you would have said.
No, if I said to her, she gives hard answer.
So what is the message for you?
So I just like, I don't want to talk, I don't want to eat from my hands, I don't
Whew.
want to. So just now I came from my home, there was nobody there in my home, so she's...
Okay, if I ask you that, okay, Mr. Rashid, what all can you do to improve the situation at home? Forget her.
but
Under,
I'm
no.
talking to to her own.
No. I'm saying that just
Or
forget.
say that you do and go wherever you want.
What I'm saying is that if we leave that,
Another daughter-in-law see respect her. There are two daughter-in-law. One respect me and other dislike me. Because I can know.
so there are a lot of things which would be there. We started with one sentence that she wakes up at 12 and I don't like. I want her to get up at 11. If I tell you, sir, you should start to get up at, if you get up at 10, and if I tell you, sir, wake up at 7 o'clock because I'm telling you to do so.
If you say that nicely, naturally I will get up.
Actually, it requires deep thinking.
Yeah, and
deep digging.
Exactly.
I
So,
think it is something related to belief.
I mean, honestly,
Say you do this work, have to do.
Honestly-
If you ask me, you have to do this work. So again, I will dislike you.
no. So, now just think that, it's not your daughter-in-law, it's your daughter. Okay? And if your daughter is saying, you have to do this, Papa. There is a differentiation, so you have pocketed, this is my daughter, this is my daughter-in-law, this is my blood, this is a girl who has come from her another family. I have to be nice to her, even though, she keeps shouting at me. This one, even if she raises her voice, I have got all rights to disrespect her.
You should respect me.
So, you being elder, what is it that you can do that she changes herself?
I've told her, given
No, what is it that you can do?
क्या कर सकते हैं?
What is it that you can do? Ask yourself that what is it that you can do that brings a change in her behavior. If you do something, so what's her obvious answer then?
I'm not taking anything from her hands. I'm not listening. I'm not looking her face also.
So is that having a very harmonious relationship in family?
Yeah, everyone is intense also.
Yeah, so-
Everyone is intense.
So you,
They are from Canada. They are calling me. Why then little be settled and they from.
no, so you misunderstood my question. So I said that your behavior of not talking to her, not taking anything from her, is that adding to the family harmony or disharmony? So who's responsible for the harmony, disharmony, she or you? But when we started, you said that, she is responsible. But now you're saying that you are responsible for that.
They are saying that you are responsible.
Even I'm saying that. I'm sorry to say.
Family say,
Even I'm saying that.
if I didn't practice, you leave it.
No, not leave it. Not leave it. If one is
जो सुबह में सकता है ना तो क्या
सर अगर 12 बजे अगर कोई बंदा सो के उठ रहा है और आप बोल रहे हो 11 बजे सो के उठो, अगर तुम 11 बजे नहीं उठोगे तो मैं तुम्हारे हाथ से पानी नहीं पीऊंगा.
ऐसा नहीं बोलता पानी नहीं पीऊंगा तुम उठो क्योंकि आपके में आधा दिन निकल जाता है किचन है खाने को चाहिए दोपहर में 2 बजे के बाद तो कौन बनाएगा सब मिलके पकाएंगे तो पकाएंगे
सर अगर उसका हस्बैंड उसको नहीं बोलता, शी इज मैरिड her husband, so then why are you upset with the daughter-in-law? If you have to be upset, you have to be upset with your son, not the daughter-in-law.
Start fighting with me.
So if your son,
I think it's a belief
It's
in the
a-
system.
And it
It's-
requires
requires
a big
conditional-
gap of time to.
Yeah.
I will talk
but
confidently.
yeah, we can do that. But my request to you is that address a issue as an issue, not like don't make a blanket out of it. If she's getting up at 12, it is not a reason to create disharmony in the family. What is more important? What result is more important to you? Family disharmony or waking up late or early? And who's responsible for that family harmony? Everybody? If one person is not behaving as per what others want to behave, isn't it the responsibility of the others to make sure, give her whatever she wants so that let it be, but not stop eating from her hands, stop
They are calling me in the phone. You come to feed. I'm not.
so you're saying one thing and you're doing something else.
No, but I'm in my conscience. I feel regret for it.
You feel?
Regret. I don't like her.
Sorry? He's unhappy. Yeah, and who's causing that unhappiness?
This is over a build up over a time. So I guess
How many years has this been happening?
1 year, 1 month. Sorry.
Oh, one.
1 month?
We are struggling for 4 years.
Sorry?
4 years. 4 years.
Okay.
When she married, the day she comes to our house, that day she never got up.
काफी इंप्रूवमेंट हो गया ना।
हाँ 1 से 12.
क्या सारे के पास
Sir, my only thing to you is that if a person, you have a maid at home, she cooks,
she doesn't cook, but she cook all the
your wife takes care of the cooking, right?
my
And
son also take care of it.
okay, and
She doesn't know to cook also properly.
she doesn't know how to cook, and she doesn't intend to cook.
She's trying to cook.
What is one thing that is your family harmony more important to you?
You are right, family.
Family harmony. Okay. Now, let's assume for a minute that that girl will never wake up before 12. Okay. What is one thing that you can promise to yourself today that you will start to do to ensure that the family harmony is taken care of? What is that one thing? I'm asking you.
Communication properly.
What is proper communication?
Talk nicely.
How will you talk nicely?
Like good. अच्छे से बात करने का.
कैसे अच्छे से कैसे बात करेंगे?
प्यार से.
प्यार से. जब वो दिखेगी आपको और आपको गुस्सा आएगा कि ये 12 बजे नहीं उठती, हाँ?
I won't talk.
सो अब आप अभी तो आप बोल रहे हैं कि आप प्यार से बात करें.
हारमोनी करूँगा.
घर की हारमोनी तो
मैं सबसे बात करूँगा, लाइक करूँगा, लेकिन उससे मेरे को बहुत चिढ़ चढ़ गई अभी और मेरे को इतना गुस्सा आ गया कि even
Okay.
I told myself, you want to stay with me or you go to.
okay, just 1 second. So we were doing this this healthy mind and healthy relationship language thing, but here I would want to deviate from the subject and I would want to do an NLP technique, okay, because he is in this situation. I would want him to go back a little transformed, right? Sir, may I invite you to come here, please? Sorry? Because talks really won't happen. Okay, so you don't like your daughter-in-law, you hate her, right? Okay, I may invite you to close your eyes, please. AC थोड़ा तेज, yeah, थोड़ा 16 कर दो, yeah, okay. Just close your eyes and just take a nice deep breath in and a deep breath out. Just relax completely. Relax your body and relax your mind. And take 3 nice deep breaths. Deep breathe in and breathe out. Completely relax your body and relax your mind. And as you're getting relaxed, just bring that incident or one event wherein your daughter-in-law did something which you didn't like and you dislike her. Just see what you were seeing, hear what you were hearing, and feel what you were feeling. And I want you to remember that incident absolutely clearly, to the extent that on a scale of 0 to 10, it is clear 10. 10 on 10, it's clear. And when it is, just give me a nod. जब आपको वो सिचुएशन या जो इंसिडेंट था जिसमें आपको उसके ऊपर बहुत गुस्सा आया था, वो आपकी आंखों के आगे एकदम क्लियर हो, जिसमें आपको बहुत गुस्सा आ रहा है, 0 to 10 के स्केल में वो 10 on 10 हो, दिख रहा है आपको, वो वैसे ही फील हो रहा है, 10 on 10 है, राइट? अब उसी स्टेट में रहिए और जस्ट आस्क, इज़ इंग्लिश कंफर्टेबल टू यू और हिंदी? हिंदी, ठीक है. अब एक बार वापस अपने दिमाग में जाइए और गो बैक टू अ टाइम व्हेन वाज द फर्स्ट टाइम, पहली बार जब आपको ये गुस्सा या ये वाली फीलिंग आई थी. अपने अनकॉन्शियस माइंड में जाके एक बार देखिए, आप 10 सेकंड ले सकते हैं. कोई भी आपको मेमोरी या कोई भी आपको पिक्चर, कुछ भी ध्यान आ रहा होगा जिसमें आपको वो फीलिंग आती है जिसमें आप इरिटेट हो रहे थे, आ रही है? कितने उम्र के थे आप तब? अभी आप कितने साल के? ओके. 64 में आपको ध्यान आ रहा है जब आपको ये इरिटेशन सबसे पहले हुई थी? हाँ, ठीक है, रोज़ सपने में आ रहा है. जो आपको ये दिख रहा है अभी 64 ईयर्स में, एक बार इसको बिल्कुल क्लियर अपनी आंखों के आगे रखिए और 10 on 10 के लेवल पे आपको दिखना चाहिए. ये दिख रहा है? ओके, अपनी आंखें खोलिए. अब अपना सिर सीधे रखिए, अपनी आई बॉल हिलाइएगा. राइट, आई बॉल्स इधर, राइट लेफ्ट, राइट लेफ्ट, आई बॉल्स, राइट लेफ्ट, राइट लेफ्ट, राइट लेफ्ट, नहीं, आंखें भी हिलाइए. राइट लेफ्ट, राइट लेफ्ट, राइट लेफ्ट, मेरी उंगली की तरफ हो जाइए. राइट लेफ्ट, राइट लेफ्ट, राइट लेफ्ट, राइट लेफ्ट. क्लोज योर आइज. अभी उतना ही क्लियर है कि उससे कुछ कम हो रहा है? अगर पहले कितना था और अब कितना है? 11 था. अभी कितना होगा?
25%।
नहीं, आप 11 से कम कितना होगा? 10 की 9 की 8?
पहले 10/10 था,
हाँ,
फिर अभी वो दिखता है 8 हो गए हैं।
8 हो गया ना, ठीक है। एक बार वो इमेज वापस वैसे ही रखिए और अपनी आंखें खोलिए। अब जहाँ मेरी उंगली जा रही है उधर अपना आई बॉल हिलाइएगा। राइट लेफ्ट, राइट लेफ्ट, राइट लेफ्ट, तेज, राइट लेफ्ट, राइट लेफ्ट, राइट लेफ्ट, राइट लेफ्ट। आंखें हिलाइए, आंखें, सर नहीं, आंखें। राइट लेफ्ट, राइट लेफ्ट, राइट लेफ्ट, लेफ्ट राइट, राइट राइट लेफ्ट, राइट लेफ्ट, राइट लेफ्ट, राइट लेफ्ट, राइट लेफ्ट, राइट लेफ्ट। हिलाइए, आंखें बंद कीजिए। अभी कितना दिख रहा है? कितना कम हुआ है? 50%। जब आप ये पहले आपने आंखें बंद की थी, आपको फीलिंग क्या आ रहा था?
एक्चुअली मैडम मैंने सब कुछ किया।
नहीं नहीं, कोई बात नहीं, कोई बात नहीं, हम बात करेंगे। जब आपने पहली बार आंखें बंद करी थी और आपको वो 10 on 10 दिख रहा था, आपको बॉडी में क्या फीलिंग आ रही थी उस समय?
गुस्सा आ रहा था।
कहाँ पर आ रहा था आपके बॉडी में?
सिचुएशन देखा,
ओके, कहाँ पर आपके बॉडी में, कौन सी जगह पे आपको?
दिमाग पे आता है।
सर पे आ रहा था। ओके, गुस्सा मतलब?
गुस्सा बहुत आता है कभी कभी।
नहीं नहीं, अभी क्या आ रहा था? अभी अभी
अभी को देख का सीन देख रहे हैं और थोड़ा फर्क पड़ा है आप ये का।
अभी वो 50% कम हो गया, ठीक है। एक बार ये वापस इधर देखिए और अपनी आंखों को ना, आप जहाँ मेरी उंगली जाती है उधर हिलाइएगा, सर मत हिलाइएगा, खाली आई बॉल्स, ठीक है। राइट लेफ्ट, राइट लेफ्ट, राइट लेफ्ट, राइट लेफ्ट, राइट लेफ्ट, राइट लेफ्ट, लेफ्ट राइट लेफ्ट, राइट लेफ्ट, राइट लेफ्ट, राइट लेफ्ट, राइट। बंद कीजिएगा। अब देखिएगा आपको कितना गुस्सा आ रहा है। अगर पहले 10 on 10 था, अब कितना है? अभी कितना दिख रहा है? फर्क पड़ा? कितना है अभी?
सर जरा हल्का हुआ।
सर हल्का हुआ?
एक्चुअली क्या है मालूम है,
नहीं नहीं, अभी हम बात करेंगे। आप पहले अभी बताइए कि 10 में से अभी वो कितना है?
5 तक आया।
5 तक है। एक बारी और कीजिए, ये जब तक आपको 2 तक नहीं दिखेगा तब तक हम ये करेंगे। आंखें खोलिए। राइट, इधर, लेफ्ट, राइट 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 लेफ्ट, लेफ्ट राइट लेफ्ट, राइट लेफ्ट, राइट राइट लेफ्ट, राइट। बंद कीजिए। अभी कितना दिख रहा है? अच्छा, वो पहले गंदे का इमेज अब अच्छा हो गया।
लेकिन क्या जो चीज़ अंदर सबकॉन्शियस माइंड में घुल सकती है ना, तो निकल बहुत ये सॉन्ग सुनता हूँ, किधर किधर जाता हूँ, पता नहीं है सिचुएशन, जो सिचुएशन मैंने उस टाइम पे देखा था,
क्या सिचुएशन देखा था?
वो खराब सिचुएशन था।
तो आपने वो चीज़ अभी देखा नहीं इधर?
दूसरा सिचुएशन देखा, वो देखूंगा तो वापस मेरे दिमाग में आ जाएगा।
अच्छा, तो उससे आपको क्या फीलिंग होता है जब वो सिचुएशन ध्यान करते हो
वो
तब?
लड़की को हिट करता हूँ।
ओके, वो सिचुएशन आपको ध्यान है अभी?
वो 2 बार हो चुका है।
अच्छा, मुझे नहीं जानना कि क्या हुआ था, ठीक है। लेकिन आप जब उस सिचुएशन को अभी याद करेंगे, अभी जब आपने आंखें बंद की थी आपने वही सिचुएशन याद
नहीं,
किया था?
दूसरा देखा था।
दूसरा देखा था।
वो देखूंगा तो वापस आते ही जाएगा।
ओके, एक बारी हम वापस करते हैं। आप वो वाला सिचुएशन याद करो जिससे
वो
कि,
मेरे को नहीं देखना, वो पूरा है बहुत माहौल खराब था उसका।
हाँ, तो
I was fear.
यू वो,
Fear हो गया था, मैं तो घबरा गया था।
ओके,
Actually I was, मैं तो ऑलरेडी बीमार आदमी हूँ, मेरा इतना बड़ा ऑपरेशन 4 पेट के हुए थे। I can't eat properly, I can't digest anything, I'm taking my care with my own, and no one is taking care of me. And because my elder brother had children, he had left my house, everything. something that was a very bad condition.
No, so was your daughter-in-law responsible for that, or?
No, no. It was, they are saying that you are my wife is responsible for that.
Okay.
So my daughter-in-law has
So,
done
okay,
everything for
now I
people.
get the correlation that some X event happened and you are correlating it with this, and because of this memory or this bad experience of your family, you are having a displeasure or disharmony with your current family. So it's important for you to get past this. So for that, this past, when your brother said whatever for your wife, that thing is still troubling you?
Yeah, yeah.
That is troubling you?
In the night also I'm talking. In the
Okay.
toilet also I'm talking.
Okay.
In the bathroom also I'm talking.
Okay. So just remember, so it's very clear in front of your eyes right now, right? Just close your eyes now, okay? And just remember this particular incident, what your brother said. Just imagine that thing absolutely in front of your eyes right now, and open your eyes and just quickly remove your eyeballs. No, let your specs be. Move your eyeballs according to my fingers into it swiftly, okay? Right, left, 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 right, left. Close it. And just see now that has that memory reduced or that image reduced.
And that memory will rise deep in my heart.
It will go away.
It will take too much. When I die, no, that will
It
go
will
in
not.
my own.
If you want,
Because I am not going to live more than 2 or 3 years because I am not feeling very strong.
it will go if you want it to go. You are not wanting to leave that memory. Are you wanting to leave that? So if you are wanting to leave that memory, it will go away. It will go away right here, right now. You will just have to give me 5 minutes. You don't have to analyze anything. All you have to do is what I am telling you to do. That's it. And then tell me, is that memory clear in front of your eyes or it has faded away? Okay. Now just remember that memory. Okay. Whosoever was there, I don't need to know. Whatever happened, I don't need to know. Just bring that picture clear in front of your mind's eye right now. And when you have that clear, just let me know. Is it 10 on 10? Okay, open your eyes now. And now move your eyeballs according to my finger. Right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. Move it. Right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. Close it. Try to see what you were seeing now. And now tell me how strong or how intense that memory is. Are you feeling light? You're feeling lighter? If it was 10 on 10, how is it? How much is it now? And how are you feeling when that memory is like half now?
But still I am disheartened in my life.
No, that is separate. When you are thinking about this, you said I speak about it at night when I go to the washroom, right? So it is
Give
disturbing
divorce also
to
to her,
her.
my daughter-in-law. Not instead of him, instead by the privacy. Because he is behaving such a long way. Only I keep bags. Only in the back side. When she comes, I keep bags on the back side.
Are we talking about your brother right now, or are we talking about your?
I am telling you the fact.
No, fair
happening in
enough.
my family.
A lot
Fair-
of things in his mind.
Fair enough. So,
Because I am little bit nervous because of that. What to do and what not to do. When I say to my son, they start quarreling and they start fighting and they do
no. Okay, so let's not get into that here. My thing is that I am not your family therapist, or I can't do in that, because a family counselor will be able to help you. What we are doing here, what we are doing here, I'm not even counseling you. There is some bad memory in your subconscious mind which is stored, because of which you are experiencing something in your life. What I am doing is I'm trying to remove that memory, because till the time that memory doesn't remove, you don't get clear of that memory, it will keep haunting you. So what I'm trying to do here right now is I'm trying to remove that memory, and how that memory will be removed is when it is right clear in front of your eyes. When I'm doing this exercise, I'm removing that. So like a CD when it runs, you know, if it's a plain CD.
ऋषि जी उनका जो है कि आपको जो मेमोरी है वो ब्रदर से जो हुआ है, वो जो बहुत आपको जैसे टॉयलेट में जाके इधर उधर, उसकी इंटेंसिटी कम करने के लिए
वो इंटेंसिटी खत्म होगा,
खत्म ही हो जाएगा,
वो खत्म होगा. सो आपका जो ब्रदर इन लॉ का सिचुएशन हुआ था उसका वजह से आपको अपना डॉटर इन लॉ के साथ प्रॉब्लम हो रहा है. वो कुछ भी होगा, बट यू नो, I don't know whether you all have daughter-in-laws. They would not be doing things according to you, right? But you would not be cursing them, right?
I have.
You would not be cursing, and I'm sure she would not be listening to you. You know, everything that you do, because we don't listen, right?
I
But
believe everybody is unique.
But I have got about 15
You have to have
girls
space to
of my
live.
family. They are all respecting me. They all love me. They give me good respect.
Fair enough.
But why she's not giving? I
fair
can't
enough, fair enough. So have you ever discussed with her?
understand. Yeah, I told her.
What has she
also.
said then?
I say politely to her, but she give wrong answer.
No, what have you
उसकी
said?
दिमाग में ना उसकी बेटा ना father-in-law, mother-in-law से लफड़ा चला था. वो concept she has brought it in our house.
So what is it that you can do to help her?
So what I left her. So I talked
Is that a solution?
Well, according to him, he just let it go. According to you,
बार
you're
बार
trying to
आपको
bring it
समझाओ,
back.
घर में झगड़ा होवे, घर के अंदर कुरान मत जावे, इससे अच्छा तुम तुम्हारी जगह पर बराबर, हम हमारी जगह. God has given me everything in my
Okay.
life.
So what my say is that your particular behavior is because of something which has happened in your past,
Yeah.
right? Because of that,
I only want respect.
respect. You know,
Respect,
you can.
I give respect to her, she should also give respect to me. But while I am giving respect, she is not giving respect. So I
Again, this is map of the world. In my map of the world, I am giving respect. But in her map of the world, is she feeling that you are respecting? May not be. May not be.
I talk politely, I don't talk too much.
Exactly.
also.
So that's what I'm saying. That is your map of the world. That I am talking to her respectfully. But in her map of the world, when she's not accepting it like that.
Subconscious, what her sister house has been done, she has brought all in our house. उसको ससुराल के अंदर sister को बहुत torture
No.
किया.
So again, so we can
उसको
have.
लगा कि mother-in-law and father-in-law is not good.
We can have an entire list of people to blame. We can have that. We can blame, you know, everybody walking on the road that okay, my family is having disharmony because of this person. But what is the solution?
What is the solution should be?
So solution is that when you are saying that, you know, I respect her, does she feel that she is being respected?
Yes, she's feeling.
If she is feeling that she is
Because
respected,
My daughter, my poti, someday I love her, I give her good cake, I let her to sleep with my बाजू में सुलाता हूँ मैं उसको प्यार से और उसकी हर ख्वाहिश पूरी करता हूँ मैं.
okay,
समझे? So she doesn't feel that my father-in-law is respecting my daughter also.
you are fulfilling her demands. It does. Please don't confuse it with respect.
But she doesn't feel respect.
Sir, there is a difference. There is a difference in fulfilling the demands of your granddaughter, and there's a difference in respecting.
I can demand fulfilling her also. What she like also I bring for her.
How can you bring something for her when you say bad words to her?
Just now I started within a month.
Okay. And do you see any change in, you know?
And now she's becoming level. Now she's feeling uncomfortable. You know, my father-in-law is not talking to me. My father is not taking food from my hand. Now my father is not looking to my eyes also. She's irritating me. So she comes here and she goes to her.
Okay, if I ask you that, sir, imagine that she's not your daughter-in-law, she's your daughter. What is one thing that you can do?
My daughter को तुम्हें समझा सकता बेटा ऐसा नहीं करना.
अगर वो आपकी नहीं बात मानेगी तो आप क्या करेंगे?
मानेगी तो भी मैं उसको प्यार से समझाऊंगा लेकिन वो तो प्यार भी नहीं समझती.
अच्छा, अगर
मेरी दो बेटियां थी.
ओके, अंडरस्टैंडेबल. अगर नहीं मानती तब आप क्या करेंगे?
रोती है.
अगर आपकी बेटी आपकी बात नहीं मानेगी तो आप क्या करेंगे?
क्या करेंगे तो छोड़ देंगे और क्या करेंगे सब भूल जाएंगे.
छोड़ना एक अलग बात होती है और उसके हाथ से पानी ना पीना, उसको देखना ना, उससे कुछ नहीं करना, वो अलग बात है.
तो अभी बहू तो ऐसी मेरी है, तो अभी क्या कर, अभी दूसरी बहू है, वो she give me egg also, she give me tea also, she give me.
Right now you said that you take your lunch on your own, nobody gives you any food.
Second daughter-in-law, she's now pregnant, she has another child also, so she is in a mother's house now.
Okay.
अभी भी है,
Okay.
अभी है, then she was there.
So coming
She
back
was
to-
feeling
so,
better.
okay.
Even she phoned me also.
Okay.
Daddy, how are you?
Fair enough. So coming back to your thing, when you were thinking about your
I
brother,
was just like that daughter-in-law.
sir,
Second.
if we get things as per what we wish, then we would just be God.
I would rather see it this way rather than getting into a personal, because right now if you can just say in a very general manner, let's say in a certain scenario there is a daughter-in-law where she is being bharkaufied, like how you have these soaps,
Right,
where
right.
the mother-in-law
Right.
tells her
And-
do this. So how do you tackle that situation in a way
Never
where
said
how
to
would
See,
you
there are
into it?
different things.
Because there are 10 people to blame in life.
Absolutely.
But rather than looking at those 10 people, that is one concept where one has to change inner self.
Absolutely.
You should also
Those
take
10
note when I am
10
to
people
do.
do
Then my
affect-
father.
If it is important to me to change, then only I will change. And change is the most difficult thing to happen.
You are rigid. She's rigid in form of. Get a harsh also. A father also said my daughter is harsh. So you have to bear it. Now what to do? Because she has done the business, no, they have known so many men and people. So she is thinking that I am so powerful. But she is nothing in my eyes. She doesn't know anything.
So that's your map of the world. In your eyes, in your map of the world, she is nothing. But in her map of the world, she is everything.
She doesn't look the house also properly. She doesn't look the child.
Okay,
also
let's not get
properly.
into that. Let's not get into that. She's not here, so it doesn't make sense, and it's not fairly right ethically to be talking about somebody who's not here. Since you are here and you say that your family tells you that the family disharmony is because of you. Let's just try and see that what best we can do, that we can get you at least peace of mind, right? So as I did this eye movement desensitization technique with you, when you sat down here and you were feeling very uncomfortable, that pain was in your head, now after all of this, when you just, if I request you to close your eyes once again and now think of that situation or that event which had happened, now when you think of it, how do you feel right now, and on the scale of 0 to 10, how would you rate that situation? Just let me know on a scale of 0 to 10 how how clear is that image now? What? Sorry?
It looks nice.
It looks nice. And what are you feeling inside your body? Comfortable. When you think of your daughter-in-law, what is the feeling that you're getting in your body? Close. When you think of her, be respectful and just tell me that what is the feeling that you're getting in your body? What? Bad or good?
Now you just said good only.
No.
I don't like. That is the ultimate result.
So you have consciously chosen that I will not like her. If you have chosen that you will not like her, then nobody can do anything. Because you have again labeled, I will not like my daughter-in-law.
If she changed, then I will like.
No.
I'll have to change.
Sir, it's so easy for me to tell you all change, but I will not change. It's so easy. The difficult part is for me to be that change myself. Am I willing, am I ready to change myself?
More family is concerned me.
Am I ready to change myself? Ask yourself that question. Are you ready to change
आपको खुद
yourself?
से क्वेश्चन करना है, मैं चेंज कर सकता हूँ क्या मुझ में, आप में?
Ask yourself. No, करना पड़ेगा नहीं. Are you ready to change yourself?
Yeah.
Ask yourself that
Yeah,
question.
ready to change.
What is it?
Little now.
What is it that you can change that makes your daughter-in-law happy with you?
Now,
This is all global gyan you're telling me. I love her. I'll talk politely. I'll be respectful.
what should I do?
No, you have to tell for yourself what is it that you will do. You have to tell me like one thing. I will. First of all, you have to start to feel that, because we give unconscious commands or unconscious signals from our body language. We are giving non-verbal communications, that the vibes, the non-verbal signals, and our unconscious mind is giving that, and the other person's unconscious mind is taking that. So howsoever you might be saying, oh I love you, but from your body language you're exuberating jealous and hatred, it goes to the other person that you're just saying your body and your words are not congruent. Congruent means that what you're saying, you're depicting that from your body language. If that is not congruent, then the other person's unconscious mind understands that you're lying. Like I just told you, so don't give me this global, I will love her, I will respect her, because ultimately that's good for you. You have to realize that. No, I mean it's okay for me, but is it okay for you? And it will not go till the time this bad memory of your brother doesn't go away. It goes, so okay. What happens is that,
One has cheated lakhs and lakhs of peace. How can it will go?
what happens, I'll tell you. What happens is, when any bad incident has happened in our life, it is a memory and it is an unresolved issue from the past. Okay, the happy incidents we forget, because we went out for dinner, we had good food, we went for a movie, chapter closed. The problem happens when some bad incident happened and the chapter is still open and it haunts our mind. We are seeing that thing in front of our eyes, right? So what NLP techniques do is that those submodalities, those pictures, those sounds, those feelings, what you are feeling, what you are seeing, what you are hearing, through NLP techniques we remove those. Okay, it just remains a past event, that is it, without any emotions or feelings. So it will just be like an XYZ incident of the past without any emotional attachment, which is unresourceful for you, which is pulling you down, which is
मेमोरी रहेगी लेकिन उसमें
इमोशंस नहीं
emotion
रहेगा. सो जिस तरह से हम एक सीडी होता है, सीडी को जब हम डेक में चलाते हैं तो वो अच्छा सा गाना बजाता है, जब हम सीडी के अंदर स्क्रैच मारते हैं तो वो खराब हो जाता है. अब उसी तरह से जो आपका ये मेमोरी था, ये एकदम क्लियर था, हमने क्या किया है कि उसको स्क्रैच करा है. अब स्क्रैच करेंगे तो वो ऑब्वियसली आपको उतना परेशान नहीं करेगी जितना पहले कर रही थी. आप घर पे, आप अगर यहीं पे कर लेंगे तो आपको घर पे करने की ज़रूरत ही नहीं पड़ेगी. आप अब अगर अपनी आंखें बंद करके देखेंगे और अपने वो भाई का इंसिडेंट याद करेंगे, अगर आपको अभी भी वो दिख रहा है, आप एक तो अपना आंख नहीं हिला रहे हैं ठीक से, जिस तरह से मैं बोल रही हूँ, राइट. अगर आप उस तरह से हिलाएंगे तो वो आपके मेमोरी से बिल्कुल हट जाएगा. एक बार आपको और करना है क्या? बाद में करेंगे. अभी आप ठीक हैं? अभी आपको सर में दर्द हो रहा है क्या? सर आप अगर अपने थॉट्स को, ये जो एरिया है ना, इसको खाली रखेंगे ना, तो आपको कोई दवाई खाने का ज़रूरत नहीं पड़ेगा. हाँ, तो आप इसलिए खाते हैं.
डॉक्टर्स मेरे हैं, लगभग 1 डजन डॉक्टर्स हैं, सबको पैसा दे के खा सकते.
So the thing is that you can choose to be healthy if you have healthy thoughts. You are not having healthy thoughts, and when you are not having healthy thoughts, your brain is releasing chemicals which are not required for your body, and these all problems which are happening, these are diseases. These diseases, it is not easing your body, it is causing unrest. So all of it is starting from here. If you change your thoughts from here, everything in your body will start to become better, provided you want to. So it is a conscious choice. Now that you know that, okay, I can choose to become healthy, you will be healthy, but only if you think, if you want to be. And all of it will happen when you start to clear the negativities which are stored in your mind. So if your daughter-in-law doesn't wake up at 11 o'clock or 10 o'clock, and as a result of which you are having so much angst against her, आपको इतना गुस्सा आ रहा है, तो वो गुस्से से वो तो फर्क नहीं पड़ रहा उसको, लेकिन आपको तो अंदर पूरा फर्क पड़ रहा है ना. तो नुकसान किसका हो रहा है? आपका हो रहा है कि उसका हो रहा है? तो अगर आपको पता है कि अगर आपकी सोच से आपको नुकसान पहुंच रहा है, तो एक समझदार इंसान क्या करेगा? अपना वो सोच को चेंज कर देगा, क्योंकि नुकसान किसको हो रहा है? अपने को हो रहा है. तो अपने के जिम्मेदार आप है कि कोई और है? अपन ही है ना. तो अपन अगर अपने लिए रिस्पॉन्सिबल है, तो अपन ऐसा क्या कर सकते हैं कि अपना माइंडसेट चेंज हो? क्या कर सकते हैं?
बदल जाने का
सोच को बदल जाने का. किस तरह से बदल जाने का? आपको मालूम है कि जब आप गुस्सा करते हैं तो आपके दिमाग में कॉर्टिसोल और एड्रेनलिन रिलीज होता है. वो आपका ब्लड में जब डिसॉल्व होता है तो आपके कभी घुटना में दर्द, कभी पेट में दर्द, कभी लंग्स में इन्फेक्शन, कभी लिवर में, कभी इधर उधर, वो सब होगा. क्योंकि ये वाला ये जो हार्मोन्स हैं, जो केमिकल्स हैं, ये हमारा ब्रेन तब रिलीज करता है जब वो एक्चुअल कुछ खतरा देखता है. ओके. अब अगर मान लो कि रोड में आपको लग रहा है कि गाड़ी कुछ मुझे मारने वाली है, और उस समय आप क्या करोगे? उस समय आप फटाफट से भागोगे ना, क्योंकि माइंड ने देखा कि यहाँ पर एक खतरा है. अब घर पे हो आप, उधर गाड़ी कुछ नहीं है, कोई वैसा खतरा नहीं है, तो आपके माइंड ने परसीव कर लिया है कि वो मेरे डॉटर इन लॉ खतरा है. जितनी बारी मैं उसके बारे में सोचूंगा, मेरे माइंड से वो सारे हार्मोन्स रिलीज होंगे. आपको छोड़ देना चाहिए अपने. ये नहीं कि आप मुझे तुमसे बात नहीं करना. दिस काइंड ऑफ एटीट्यूड आपको हेल्प नहीं करेगा, क्योंकि वो सुपरफिशियल लेवल पे है. आपको गुस्सा तो फिर भी आ रहा है ना उसके ऊपर, आप गुस्से से उसको छोड़ रहे हो, अपने मर्जी से तो नहीं छोड़ रहे ना. तो आप ऐसा क्या कर सकते हो कि अपनी मर्जी से छोड़ो कि ठीक है भाई, अगर नहीं उठती 11 बजे तो मैं क्या कर सकता हूँ? लीव इट. So you have to ask yourself कि मैं ऐसा क्या करूं कि मुझे गुस्सा ना आए. The problem is that we are working unconsciously. एक स्टिमुली होता है, उसके बाद हमारा एक रिस्पॉन्स होता है, फिर एक एक्सटर्नल स्टिमुलस होता है, फिर हमारा रिस्पॉन्स होता है. तो आप अपने कंट्रोल में नहीं है. आपका कंट्रोल, आपका रिमोट कंट्रोल आपने कितने लोगों को दे रखा है? अपना रिमोट कंट्रोल खुद पे रख के एंड स्टार्ट टू यूज इट. और वो तब शुरू होता है जब आप अवेयरनेस आती है कि हाँ, अब did a technique called eye movement desensitization with Mr. Rashid Fruitwala, and I hope that it has helped him, because he was having a lot of issues from his past, And what I did with him, the technique which is called eye movement desensitization, is that I removed that feeling from his subconscious mind, which was a cause of disharmony in his family, in his relationship with his daughter-in-law. Now I expect that, since that memory has been evaded, or those submodalities have been, wiped out, he will transform a little bit. That's what my hallucination is. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.